Yusuf, how you doing?
Yeah, my friend, how are you doing? Do you remember me?
I don't. Maybe if we start talking some more, it'll probably click.
All right, I'm Yusuf from Egypt. First of all, let me introduce yourself. Assalamu alaikum, everybody. I'm Muslim. I'm Yusuf from Egypt, and I've been listening to your podcast here. I'm new to TikTok. My English is not that good. Before everybody start mocking my English, English is my third language. So yes, the topic is Jesus is God. Change my mind.
Yes.
I don't have to change your mind, but I want to comment about my previous brother who was you were speaking about Aisha
I
radiallahu
I
anha
I
warḍaha.
I said before bringing you up, I don't know if you heard me. I said that I do not want to talk about the Aisha thing. He brought it up. He wanted to talk about that when we were originally talking about Christianity, but he did want
Okay.
my perspective on that. So
So
I said that let's talk about the subject for the guests that come up. I literally said that, my friend.
right, all right, it's okay. If you want me to just to clarify something, if you may, let me clarify something,
I only
and
want
then we
I
can.
only I only
Or you
want you
don't
to
want?
I only want you to talk about the subject. I don't know if I was clear on that. I felt
Okay,
like I was
Habibi,
clear.
it's okay. All right. Last time I called, I didn't have my laptop as I was not in my office. I was in at home. Now I have my laptop in front of me. So let's start by asking you a question. To make someone God or to claim that someone is God, uh, uh, what are the things that should be in that human to be God? If there is a human being, we want to say that he's God. We have to witness some of his miracles, right?
Yes.
Did you witness any of his miracles?
Yes. I have personal
Sorry.
miracles in my own life. But if you're just
No,
going
no,
on
no,
if
no.
you're just going on
Have you
if you're
seen
just going
Jesus?
on if you're just going on the script, well, Jesus says blessed is, so this is I like your question. Thomas said that he wouldn't believe until he saw Jesus, and then Jesus appeared to him, and then Thomas called him and
How did
said,
you know that he's Jesus?
hold on. Well, Jesus showed him his hands and his side, the holes in his hands, because he was crucified and he rose again. He was like, look, it's me. Put your fingers in my holes. It's me. Put your hand in my side. It's me. So Thomas at first didn't believe until he saw him. And then Thomas saw him and saw the miracle with his own eyes. And he called Jesus his Lord. He said, my Lord and my God. That's what he called Jesus. Jesus responded to him and said, you believe because you see me. Blessed are those who believe without even seeing. So even if I never saw personally Jesus himself, I am blessed for believing in who he is, even without seeing him. He is my Lord and my God.
I totally agree with you. But honestly, how can we believe him? Yani, first of
Because
all,
he rose from the dead.
No, not Jesus. I'm not speaking about how can we believe someone who said, I've seen Jesus. He told me that I'm Jesus, and he wrote it in a book. And now you're asking me to follow just someone who saw something, who thought that it was a messenger, and the messenger told him that he's a
Well,
God.
no.
So,
No. It's because they have a veracity of attestation, meaning they have a lot of testimony. It's not just believing one person, but you have
my friend,
multiple. Let me finish.
I can claim.
Let me
Okay.
finish. Thank you. You have multiple witnesses that attest to seeing Jesus and his miracles and his claims. And then you have the emergence of the church, which is evidence of his resurrection, this boom of this belief in Jesus and as the resurrected Lord, right? So you have this evidence on why you should believe that Jesus is your Lord and God.
You know what? I accept Jesus as the path as the path of right. I accept Jesus that he's one of the mightiest human beings who ever lived,
The
and this
mightiest.
is
The mightiest, not one of.
wait,
He's the mightiest.
sorry.
He's the mightiest, not one of. He is the
The
mightiest.
no the might. Yes, I totally agree. I totally agree. But you know where we are different. I don't have to rely on someone who did not. I rely on Jesus Christ's words. For example, now, sorry, I didn't get your name. My name is Yusuf, by the way.
My
This
name
is
is
my name.
my name is Avery, but you don't rely on Jesus' words. You reject them.
Avery. Yeah, just a moment. Let me clarify. Now Jesus will return, correct?
Yeah, where does Jesus say that?
In your belief, not in my belief. Jesus will return, right?
You believe in your belief. You believe Jesus will return. Where did Jesus? Where does Jesus say that?
The question is, my friend. The question is, Jesus is God. Change my mind.
Yeah,
I'm
but you
trying
said
to ask
you
you
said
from
that
the
you
Christian.
said that
I
you
want to
rely.
accept Christianity.
You said that you rely, Yusuf. You said you rely on the words of Jesus. You just made a claim about Jesus saying that he returns. Where does Jesus say that?
Yes, you teach me. In your belief, does he return or he doesn't return?
Oh, we believe that he returns because we have the words of Jesus. Do you?
Great.
Do you have the words of Jesus, Yusuf?
When just a moment.
No, it's not just a moment. It's not just a moment. Do you have the words of Jesus?
Of course we do.
Oh, really?
Of course we
okay,
do.
so where does Jesus say that he's going to return?
We have the words that Jesus was saying.
Yes,
we have the words.
Good.
We have the teachings of.
So where do you get it from? Where Jesus says he will return?
We got it from the same source that Jesus himself was getting it from.
So where do you get this from? Where is it?
Just a moment. I'll bring it up because I'm one of the bad Muslims. I don't memorize the whole Mus'haf, the whole Quran.
Oh no, you're not a bad. You're a regular Muslim. No, there's hardly any Muslims that memorize the
Quran. No. Believe me. I'm like from the 60% population who does not memorize the whole Quran.
I would say 90. I would say you're part of the 90% that doesn't memorize the Quran.
Maybe in the US, but not here, my friend. But honestly, you know what? I'm looking it up right now, but honestly, this is taking me away from the subject, the main subject, because I had a point and I lost track of it. Can I just explain my point and then go back?
When you say something, no, I'm sorry. When you say something, I have to hold you to it. As a Muslim, you're saying that you're saying that you rely on the words of Jesus. Where does Jesus say that he's coming back?
From the Bible, right?
There you go. You get it from the Bible. So you're saying that the Bible has the words of Jesus?
No.
So you see how you see how you're in trouble there?
No. I'm not in trouble. By the way, we as Muslims, we believe that Jesus was not crucified, was not killed.
Yeah, so you don't believe Jesus' words when Jesus says, "I will be crucified. I was crucified, and I rose again on the third day," as the scripture said.
Okay.
You don't believe Jesus' words. This is my point. My point is, Yusuf. My point is, Yusuf, relax. My point is, Yusuf, is that you said, and I don't want to. I'm trying to refrain from saying you lied, but hopefully we don't get there. But I would say that you were being disingenuous when you said that you as a Muslim, you rely on the words of Jesus. Yet I asked you, where do you get the words of Jesus that he's coming back? You said the Bible. And I'm like, okay, so does the Bible have the words of Jesus? You said no now. And you chuckled because you see the problem there. So do you do you rely on the words of Jesus or not?
Just a moment. Let me clarify. We have a hadith from Rasul, peace be upon him, that Jesus will return.
I don't care. Respectfully, I do not care about what any of your hadith say. Where does Jesus say? Where does Jesus say he's coming back?
Very nice. Listen, my friend, don't be like this. Just let us have a smooth conversation, and we're two grown-ups. We're trying to have a smooth conversation. You're trying to show your point of view. I'm trying to show my point of view. If this is a debate, I'm not interested.
So then I would suggest, my friend, if you don't like the way that this conversation is going, I would suggest that you drop.
I like it.
Oh, you do?
No.
Okay. This is how this goes, Yusuf. I will allow you to make your point and say what you got to say, as long as you're direct as long as you're
Thank you.
honest. So don't waste my
Thank you.
time. I won't waste your time.
Thank you.
Be honest. I'm gonna be honest with you. So what I'm
Okay.
saying is, when you say we have hadith where Muhammad says things, the reason why I said I don't care about that is because I didn't ask for a hadith from Muhammad. I said, where
But when I
does
told you
Jesus?
from
Where
the
you said
Bible-
you said you rely on the words of Jesus.
Because listen, my friend, where do we get our religion as Muslims? Where did we see Jesus Christ? Did you see him? Did I see him? We didn't see him. But we as Muslims, we had a prophet who said from the source, who is God, the only God, the Father, from your point of view, that Jesus will return.
What did I ask?
You tell me.
What did
you
I
tell
ask?
me. You tell me.
What did I
Yeah,
ask?
you tell me. How do you follow the words of Jesus?
What did I ask?
I said Jesus said in your Bible that he's coming back.
So are the
So
words
now
of
you don't-
Jesus?
you say-
So here we are again, Yusuf. Are the words of Jesus
Of
in the
course.
Bible?
There are some of words of Jesus in the Bible.
And
Yes,
no,
of course.
it's either
We
his
don't-
words. It's either his words are in the
No,
Bible
no, no.
or not.
No, my friend, we believe the Bible is truth, but it has been manipulated. This is what we believe.
So
we don't
where-
believe
so
that the
how do
whole
you-
Bible.
So hold on a second. So how do you know what are the words of Jesus or not?
Because we have confirmation from Islam, who the messenger who came from God many years later after Jesus Christ, he told us that Jesus Christ will come back.
So where does
so now I tell him, no prophet.
Where does Muhammad say that Jesus said he will come back?
One moment, just a moment.
This is what I mean by disingenuous. It's a disingenuous argument. We rely on the words of Jesus.
What does it?
We rely on the words of Jesus. Where do you get this from? The Bible. Oh, so the Bible has the words of Jesus? No. What?
No. I say yes. I said yes. Sorry, I didn't understand your question the first time. I told you now. I told you yes. It has the words of Jesus, but
Okay,
it has been manipulated.
Would you like to?
Don't say
Okay,
stuff.
okay. So the part where Jesus says that he's coming back, you're saying that that's the true words of Jesus. Is that correct?
Of course. Yes.
Okay, so let me read you where Jesus says this. Let's see.
All right.
Now watch you switch up. You said that this is the real words of Jesus. I guarantee you're gonna switch. Watch. This is what Jesus says. When the Son of Man comes, watch.
Okay.
When the Son of Man comes, this is Matthew chapter 25, starting at verse 31. When the Son of Man comes in his glory, and all the angels with him, then he will sit on his glorious throne. And before him will be gathered all the nations, and he will separate people from one another, as a shepherd separates sheep from the goats. And he will place the sheep on his right, but the goats on the left. Then the king will say to those on his right, come, you who are blessed by my Father, inherit the kingdom prepared for you from the foundation of the world. To those on his left, he will say, depart from me, you workers of iniquity, into the eternal fire, prepared for the devil and his angels. So this is what Jesus says. Wow. He's going to come with glory, in his own glory. And he says that he will sit on his glorious throne on the day of judgment. And he will judge the nations. And that he is the king on the day of judgment. Are these Jesus' words?
These are, man, you are really, really on point. But there is a small problem when what you're saying, that this is not his return. This is judgment day. This is judgment day.
This is his return.
This is not the return on earth. No.
This is his return.
Judgment day. My friend, his return, he will come back on earth. He will.
Yes, he's going to judge on earth.
What you said right now is that he's going to sit on his
glorious throne.
Glorious, and he will judge people.
Yeah, on earth.
And the goat will separate the sheep. This is not the return. This is judgment day
on earth.
But in Islam, my friend, how judgment day is going to be?
Yusuf, he's coming to earth where people reside. And he's going to separate them. Where are the people? What planet are they on?
Mm-hmm.
What planet are the people on?
Yeah. So Jesus is going to come back to earth to judge people.
That's correct.
And the people who died, what is he going to do with them?
He's going to resurrect them.
So this is Judgment Day. This is not the return of Jesus.
On earth.
Yes, but this, my friend, Jesus, so this is something new I'm learning from you. So you believe that Jesus is coming back and he will resurrect everyone. So you want me to believe that this earth is going to hold every single human being that has been created. The same earth we're on right now, which is very crowded, by the way. He will resurrect everything.
Yeah, he's coming to earth according to Jesus. He's coming to earth.
And he will resurrect
according to Jesus. Yep, he's coming to earth.
No, my friend, this is according to your book. What we believe in.
And what did I say you're gonna do? I literally said
that your book is manipulated.
What did I say? I said that as soon as I read this, you're gonna switch. I said the words of Jesus. Stop. I said the words of Jesus. I said the words of Jesus, where he says that he's coming back. These are the true words of Jesus, right? You said yes. And then I said, okay, I'm going to read it. And I said, I guarantee you're going to switch. And lo and behold, Prophet Avery is right again. You switched.
Man, calm down. It's not like this. I did not switch. I'm by my word. I'm with you. Jesus will come.
You're not
and
with
I'm
me.
with you.
You're not with me because you reject the words of Jesus.
Let me elaborate. Let me elaborate, please. My friend.
What? Yeah.
Sorry, guys. I had to restart because there's a little bit of a delay.
He will destroy the cross. He will slaughter the swine,
Yusuf,
and then he unites.
Yusuf, what's my argument? What's my argument? I don't care about the Islamic point of view. What's my argument?
See, this is what I've been doing. I've been trying to negotiate your argument, and you've been trying to take me into loopholes.
What's my argument?
How did you get that? Jesus?
What's my argument?
Jesus is God. Changed my mind. Jesus is God. Changed my mind.
Hey, Yusuf. So take care of yourself.
Let me ask you the question again.
Take care. Get out of here.
Really?
Take care of yourself. We saw enough. Thanks for proving me to be a prophet again. I said that you were going to switch and show your disingenuousness. One second, my brother. I'm pretty good. I said that you were going to switch as soon as I read the words of Jesus, and you did exactly that. Oh, well, no, this has been manipulated. But you said at first these were the true words of Jesus talking about his coming. Now, all of a sudden, because it disagrees with you, it's been manipulated. You Muslims are dishonest. You're disingenuous. You cannot argue genuinely. You have no intellectual integrity. You have no integrity when it comes to the text, no exegesis. You can't do it because, as a Muslim, you can't. The second you're honest, you'll become an ex-Muslim.
Oh my God! Logic.